Hi team. We came back with another discussion on functions of accounting. We have some functions of accounting from recording to communication. There are five main type of functions of accounting are there. First, we will discuss on a recording of transactions is the first function of accounting. So, whenever we are thinking about recording of business transactions, so actually what type of transactions it is? It is a transactions of financial character. This is very important. So, it should be having a financial character. Then only we are recording into our books of accounting. And where it is actually recording? It is actually recording in the books called journal. It is recording in journal. Okay. So what it is recording? It is recording of business transactions of financial character, and where it is recording? It is recording into the original books called journal. So when we are thinking about business transactions, so we have already discussed that business transactions of financial character we are recording, and where we are recording into journal. And the business transactions we can classify into two types. One is external events and the internal events. The name itself it is stating that external events means the transfer or exchange of something of value between two or more entities. What it is actually? Transfer or exchange of something of value between two or more entities. Okay, for example, payment of rent to landlord. So we have one business. Suppose we have one store in one building, and the building has one landlord. So each month we are paying rent to that landlord. So it is an external event. It is between two entities. The landlord is one entity and the business is another entity. So the transactions is between two entities, two different entities. So it is called an external event. The second one is purchase of goods from supplier. So supplier is having one another business and we are having one another business. So it is between two entities, two business we are transferring or exchange of product or service. So this is purchase of goods from supplier. It is an external event. And sale of goods to a customer. So we have one product. So we will sell that product to customer, and the customer will make the payment to us. So it is between two different entities, so it will come in external events. If external events is like this, then what about internal events? Internal events, it is economic events occur entirely within the enterprise. So these are the transactions which are in one business firm between, for example, we can tell that transfer of material from one department to another department, but it is within the organization or within the firm or within the business. So we are transferring material from one department to another department. This is the first example. The second example, supply of raw material from one store to the production department. So for all these we are considering as economic events. So we are recording all these transactions into the journal. And the third one is return of material from production department to store. So we are taking raw material from store to the production department, and once after complete the production, it will take the finished goods from the production department to store. For all these cases, we are considering these are all transactions, but these transactions will come under internal events. It is happening within the entity, not between two external entities. Okay, so what we have discussed here, here we have discussed the first functions of accounting. It is nothing but recording. So what we are recording? We are recording transactions of financial character, and where we are recording into the books called journal. And business transactions we can classify into two types. One is external events. External events are nothing but the transactions which is happening between two different entities. For example, we are paying rent to the landlord, or we are selling our product to the customer. Okay, then internal events is nothing but the transactions which is happening within the organization. For example, transfer of material from one department to another department, but it is happening within the organization, and supply of raw material from one store to the production department. So once after production is completed, we will take that finished goods from production department to the store. I hope you understand the concept of recording. If you like this video, please like to this video and subscribe our channel. Thank you.